Just right now, I captured a video on this Motorola Edge 30 phone and the video got corrupted. I don't know why this happens each and every time I unlock this device and capture a photo and then the photo disappears. So, hey guys, good afternoon. A very warm welcome to all of you in my channel. And today I'm going to show you the new action camera I purchased for vlogging and videography, which is the SJCam's C300. That is an action camera with a battery pack. As you can see here, it has an extended grip which doubles up as a power bank of this device. And the main reason of purchasing this is that the phone, yeah, I'm not particularly blaming the Motorola, but almost all the camera companies or the phone companies which has camera included, they give 2 or 3 software updates and then they start degrading their products quality by pushing worst updates. As the phone's camera were good at the beginning, but after some updates they didn't fix anything. They just pushed. Then I remember when I used to open the camera and started capturing, the camera got freezed and then it just the camera app, I have to reopen it, the camera app disappears. Now the main issue is the update I have received is that when I open the camera app on the Motorola's gesture, which is the double twist, or even on the application, the camera app opens, but if I capture any photo or any video, the previous video got a lot of jitters and issues in. And normally if you see I capture videos, it usually gets a lot of frame jitters and all. I'm not complaining about it, but the main issue is that I captured long video or important photo. I am a wildlife analyst and wildlife photo capturer. If I see any wildlife moment which is a running moment, I open my camera, I capture it, and then I see that the phone corrupts the thing, the capture, the video or the photo, which is a lot of issue. That's why I am not supporting any kind of Android phones right now, because iPhones are very better, but iPhones are costlier. This camera has a 6 hour of non-stop videography support, and I can double it up with my power bank, additional power bank, by charging these devices. But the main issue is whenever you do videography with your phone, it lacks quality, and this is a dedicated stuff, so it doesn't lack in quality. And another thing is that I purchased it has a price of, let me check, it is written here 25,800 rupees is written, but this camera on retail market has a cost of 12,000 rupees. Here it is mentioned 25,800, but it is 12,000 rupees. I purchased on 5,000 rupees second hand. This is a white color variant, and right now I'm using my gimbal to get a steady shot because my hands usually jitter a lot, shake a lot. So let's fix it. Let's open it. I didn't open this one before, but I just did a video of unboxing ASMR. You can check it below in the link. So let's open it and check the qualities. I didn't check the qualities before, and today this is the first time I am going to insert a SD card inside. So this is the quality, and on the packaging there's nothing huge thing. It has star night vision and 6-axis gyro, which is an EIS, electronic stabilization. It doesn't have any OIS or optical image stabilization gyro sensor inside. It just captures the video on the raw and then use software to cut the edges and to minimize the shakes by capturing the frames without capturing the shakes. So it reduces the dimension of the capture. Live streaming multi-platform, you can use the software to get the live Bluetooth connection from this thing, and replaceable batteries and other stuffs. Okay, so I will purchase someday multiple batteries to get it use to. Okay, now nothing top, nothing bottom. The front side I have told you. On the side you have the scanner to check it. I checked it, it is an original one and it is in white color, you can see here, and SJCam's normal branding. And on the back side you get all the accessories. I have seen the user lost the USB cable, the who purchased it before me, and I got all the other stuffs without the USB cable. But as the USB cable is a type C to type C to type A USB cable, so I have it. And my phone's charger is that one. So let's open this. Okay, finally this is the camera and this is the battery, this is the camera. Okay, before coming on the main stuffs, let's check other things like the accessories. So this is nothing, the case of the camera. It is a manual and a sticker of SJCam. The sticker quality is good, you can use it, and the manual has everything in multiple languages, you can check it on English. And on the gimbals and the cameras, action cameras, the manuals are important. For me it is important because this is the first time I am using any kind of action camera, which is tricky for me because I don't know the settings. Mostly some action cameras has double tap button, triple tap button functions equal as the gimbal, but as I first time purchased the gimbal, it was hard for me to figure out what are the settings and what are the functions of it. So for the action camera it is same for me too. The typical glass charger, which is a microfabric cloth, which is a spectacle cleaner, and another thing is two adhesives, which is for helmet mounts, and that's all in the open box. And now there are another mini pouch or mini packet here, mini box. So let's see what are inside this box. So firstly, on the opening of the box, I am seeing a clear waterproof casing. Okay, so I have 15 minutes. Well, let's check it. Clear waterproof casing. Here there is an USB thing written here. I can open it to charge it, and I am not going to open this right now. Let's open the casing from the spot. Okay, so this thing is tight, very tight, and you can feel the gasket inside. If you purchase or if you get hands on of any case, this thing is a lot tight from, and that is why it will help you to protect the camera from the water. And another thing is the plastics. You can see the user didn't remove any plastic. This is exactly brand new. You got the button here, yes, which is pushable. You can see which is clickable. Yeah, and you can use this underwater to capture videography, as underwater the touch screen doesn't work, so you have to rely on this push button. And nothing special inside. Okay, another thing is that this area doesn't have any waterproofing or any gasket solution, so that It means if you put your camera inside and if you open this, it won't protect this area, charging port. So if you open this, the water will get inside the whole chamber. So you only have to use this area. As you can see, the gasket is here. So when you screw this, the gasket will be applied, and when you open this, the gasket won't be applied. So you can charge it without opening the case. But I will suggest all of you, if you purchase any kind of like action camera or GoPro, don't charge the battery keeping the device inside the gasket or the waterproof casing, because it is made of plastic and it traps the heat inside and it will degrade the quality of your battery. Next thing is the mount, and this is very cool. Cover it fast. You can just stick your camera. You can stick your camera like this, and then you can use it in your collar like this. This is very cool, and if you have any tight shirt or something like that, you can use this. Coming up to the next, which is the case system. So as this thing has a hole, so you can clamp it on your helmet mount or wherever you want. This has a hole casing where you can put your camera inside the casing like this, and use it. Okay, so I'm not clamping it right now. This is tight, and as you can see, I just turned on camera by clicking the button, and this has a touch screen. The next thing that comes with this is this one. This mount is a crossbreed of this mount and this mount, where the connection on the mount is similar to the casing mount, but the mounting of the camera module is similar with the clip mount. As similarly, you can just put the camera inside and you can mount it on your cycle. But if you are a heavy rider, you jerk a lot while riding, the shakes are heavy, so you can use this one like that, and it makes your camera more secure and you feel more security while riding, keeping your camera inside this rather than keeping it in this one, because it can get fall off if you get a lot of shakes in it. It is the mount and the screw to fit on your system or on your dashboard or on your riding gears. So you just have to do is mount your latch or the adhesive. There are the adhesives of one straight mount, one curve mount, which you can put in your helmet. Then on this upper part you have a clamp, so you can clamp this area like that. You have the clamping area here, so you can clamp it, and then you can use the screw to put the mount and then screw it inside. So you can do this like that. This is also similar. Coming up to the next, we have the lanyard here. The lanyard is of a good quality. you can put your hand and then you can lock it like that, so that it won't fall off. So it will not fall off easily, and you can use it. The quality is very good, it won't tear also. We have nothing else here, so we are going to charge or check the charging here. As you saw, I opened this from the plastic case, so it is protected here. There is a charging area, and with it we have the battery pack here. The battery don't have any charging area, so you have to charge it while connecting the main module, and then you have to charge the main module. But on the other hand, the external charging pack, which is also protected with a plastic, it has a charging area, so you can charge it directly without using the camera module. So you can use videography with it and you can charge it. And the other hand, if you purchase another charging display module, you can charge one while using the camera module with the another one. And if one battery charge downs, you can open that one, put on charging, and clamp another one and use it seamlessly. Okay, so the camera has a covered plastic, display has a covered plastic, it has another display which is covered, and this does not have any videography memory inbuilt, so you have to put your own SD card. So here I have my card slot. Here I have 1 2 3 SD cards, which is for a camera of Sony, and a normal 32 GB mobile one, and a GoPro one. So the 64 GB ultra SanDisk one, and usually I use the SanDisk and Samsung's. Okay, so I have the 64 GB. You can see if I focus here, I don't know if you get the focus or not. I'll give a photo over there. Let's put it inside. Okay, it is as easy as using a phone's SD card holder slot. Just pull it backward and it will get open like a flap. Okay, I'm placing it over. As you can see, I placed it over, I flipped it, and I pulled it. So it is mounted right now, and if I press the button, single tap, it will open. As you can see, the phone is on the gimbal and it is visible on the stand. And yeah, here you can see the phone is on a gimbal and the quality is very good. So I will vlog today and I will show you the quality. Moved out of the house and right now I'm recording with my phone. Today I'll go at the Park Street, guys. Yeah, it's amazing experience.